The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work. Only if you're quick. Now let... You'll be getting a mouthful of sparks, only if you're quick. Now let... City's stoned.
Huh? Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's it.
By all means.
I shouldn't say...
It's you. Wulbrun will want to see you.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. There's something underneath the city. Inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. I can blame them for precisely that reason. They invented the Steel Watches, and they're building an army of them. Could be they're part of the cult. Could just be for coin. Couldn't possibly tell you. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved. Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Tread carefully. Time for discretion.
I applaud your taste. Let's explore.
No keyhole. Some other mechanism is keeping this locked.
I barely
This will come in handy.
The pride of the gate. Easy enough. One move ahead. What have we here? love surprises.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
With pleasure.
Seek and you shall find me.
Defender of the people.
Maggots will be done.
At the ready. Certainly.
Eager for battle. Repositioning. Securing. Nothing interesting. Nothing but dirt. Nothing interesting buried here.
Traps.
Move with
How
purpose.
considerate. Be careful. There are traps about.
Eager for battle.
Ready and willing.
My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know. Stone Lord. He'll saw this. He'll get him.
You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Assume nothing. An efficient path. A trap, just as I expected.
Interesting. Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Proceeding.
Freshly spilled blood.
A recent decapitation if I ever saw one.
That ship was at the docks at Moonrise. I could not be mistaken.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sent her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Too late, Cook. Nobody but us leaves this place alive.
I will ascend.
Someone there?
Elminster's not around, so might as well. With haste.
Doubt me if you like, but I'd swear I saw that ship docked at Moonrise Towers. Not for me to interfere in someone else's quarrel.
Nobody messes with the...
Nine, you, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold. Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Ha! Nobody's leaving this place alive, Cook.
Over here. Let's find some prey.
taking position.
No holding back. No time to waste.
For the Stone Lord.
Let's go.
time to waste.
Mutilate them.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
On the victor's path. Let my enemies fall.
Let's do it.
Of course.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Action, not reaction. One true way.
Sharp as ever. Best foot forward.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Where am I needed? Best foot forward. finders keepers. Quite empty.
Up on the hill.
Why were these particular redcaps caged?
We had an unfortunate incident involving a child.
Oh, but I'm... Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Ready and willing.
How delicious.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be...
Charmed, I'm sure. Very well.
Don't linger.
Not enough to organize.
We'll be plenty.
Why is we getting trouble?
This
It'd be more different. You might trek all the way there and hear the same. No risk.
Here is stars there. Yeah, well, reason will help. You'll see.
What's the worst that can happen?
everything you do in the building.
A few days in a jail cell.
Don't have the clean to get into the city. Don't have the strength to face another.
My dad said
Should last us the journey.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
Direct me.
That's why we need to
A
walk
word.
just a little more.
Head to the city, why don't you?
it shall be done.
Anything you want. All the dreams your tummy
Start walking, right?
Not everyone subscribes.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking.
That might be worth a look. That's curious.
If you can't even guard a blasted shed, it's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
The librarian does this thing with a whip where you're on forces and
Your tongue.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? Nine hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. You don't know what they're capable of. I'd rather die by your hand than let them get hold of me. Not that I want to die by your hand, of course. I'll leave, risk the roads, say goodbye to the city forever. Oh, I will, thank. Nine hells. Whatever you think you know, I'm sure they simply would have killed me if I tell you. I won't tell you. Not that I want to die by your hand, of course. What? No.
Careful.
Nine hells. Whatever you think you know, they simply would have killed me if I tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. Teddy bears will make me experiment. My greatest invention. That clever little device in their chest allows them to speak, but there's more. Smoke powder. Inside the device, I collect packages from the Logan fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Philogus sent you. Then they'll show you the smoke powder. Not just it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
Lee comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
could be serious. They'll find me. They'll won't keep me safe. They abandoned the city. I'll go. But if I'm found hanging myself, it'll be on your conscience.
Lost in thought.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamza.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
With ease. Once you can win.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party. Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Not looking for more
A little discourse.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my... Oh, you'd better have a good reason for...
put it on especially for you.
Good.
You don't have to think about a thing. I put it on especially for you.
Just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you.
Oh, what I'd give it.
I mean, to try.
It's exquisite. Almost painfully so.
Great! We can bunk a ton of people, and none of them has sticky.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to lose.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing. Can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him.
Could this be the crown worn by the Elder Brain? The word of a devil counts for little, but perhaps you could find more reliable proof on the arcane bookshelves of sorcerous sundries.
Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has... It would tear you apart. How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.